What if I told you your attention isn't actually yours anymore? Think about it. How many times have you picked up your phone for just a second and somehow lost 30 minutes? Or sat down ready to focus, ready to study, work, or build something important, only to find yourself scrolling without even deciding to? Most people think distraction happens because they're lazy, undisciplined, or not motivated enough. But if that were true, why do you lose focus even when you genuinely want to concentrate? The real problem isn't that you're failing to control your attention. It's that something else has become very good at controlling it for you. Every app, every notification, every short video is competing for your focus. Not for hours, not even for minutes, just a few extra seconds. But those seconds become minutes, and minutes become hours. And before you realize it, your brain starts adapting to a different way of living. Waiting feels uncomfortable. Silence feels boring. Deep work feels exhausting. Constant stimulation starts feeling normal. The scary part is that it happens so gradually, you barely notice it. One notification, one scroll, one quick break, one video before bed, one glance at your phone while working. Each moment feels insignificant, but together, they teach your brain a simple lesson. Whenever something feels difficult, there's always an easier source of stimulation waiting. And over time, your brain starts expecting that reward. That's why reading a book feels harder, studying feels harder, working toward long-term goals feels harder. Not because you're less capable, but because your brain has become used to constant novelty. The human brain is wired to seek what's new and rewarding, and modern technology has become extremely good at exploiting that instinct. For the first time in history, billions of dollars are spent by some of the smartest people in the world on one goal: how to keep your attention for just a little longer. And every extra second they win is a second your attention spends somewhere else. That's why the things that matter most, like learning skills, getting fit, building a business, and creating something meaningful, are often slow, repetitive, and sometimes boring. Growth rarely gives instant rewards, but modern distractions train us to quit the moment it gets uncomfortable. We switch, we scroll, we escape, and every time we do, we're strengthening the habit of avoiding discomfort instead of building focus. That's why this isn't really a productivity problem. It's an attention problem, because wherever your attention goes, your life tends to follow. So instead of asking, how can I be more productive? Ask yourself, what am I giving my attention to every day? Because your focus was never gone. It was simply being directed somewhere else. And if it can be trained away from meaningful work, it can be trained back, one choice at a time, one focused moment at a time. Because in the end, whatever gets your attention eventually gets your life.